G'day, thanks for watching. Let's take a look at the S&P. This is the weekly time frame. The market is in a strong uptrend. Along the way, we have had cycle lows. Forecast ahead of time. Let's bring in some data. Well, since I looked at this weekly time frame, the market's been pushing up into new all-time highs. Let's update cycles. Cycle Master will choose this 40-week low and we'll put a brown arrow there. And that's probably going to shift this future 20-week zone. So let's do that. So we have a 20-week low zone somewhere between the 22nd of February and the 12th of April. That's a wide zone, but we can zoom into that on the daily time frame. While we're here, we can have a quick look further out at the 18-month. So there's an 18-month cycle low that is due somewhere between the 28th of June and the 9th of August. So what? Well, we need to anticipate what is likely to happen, and it's very much based on the umbrellas. They give us the best view. So let's unpack those. What's happening at the moment is the 18-month cycle is starting to point down. The 40-week cycle is essentially sideways. The 20-week cycle is on its way down. So what does that mean? Well, you have to take all of that information and put it together. Unfortunately, our human brain is not always good at doing that. Well, let's see how my brain works. We can see that we had a 20-week cycle here, then another 20-week cycle to here, which makes the larger 40-week cycle, because the 20-week cycles are sub-cycles of the 40-week. So that's what's happened. Now, price is still pushing up. It won't surprise me if there's still a little bit of up to be had. And then sometime in the 20-week zone, we're going to get a 20-week low. Then the final 20-week cycle is likely to be left translated. It may break new highs, but then there's an 18-month low, which is a larger cycle. What we have there is the second 40-week cycle. And I'll just change the color for our 18-month. So the 18-month cycle will have done that. And then, of course, everything's pointed to the upside and away we go again. So that's included the 18-month low. If you'd like early access to these cycle outlook videos soon after trading ends, instead of delayed on YouTube, you can subscribe to the early access list. The link is at the top of the description. Let's just take another look at what is likely to occur with respect to what the umbrellas are saying. So the 18-month umbrella is pointed down into here, and you can see that the cycles don't all point to the same low time. We have a 40-week cycle, which is pointed down. I don't want to get in the road of the 20-week cycle, which is also pointed down. Now that's a long way out, but you heard it here first. Thanks for watching.